basically Bitcoin just strengthens this. So what do you think Bitcoiners should be looking to do? You're the average Bitcoiner. You started, let's say, stacking sats a few years ago. And now the sats have accumulated, they've grown in value. And now, let's say, you're sitting on something like 5 or 10 or 20 years income in Satoshis. Many people just, are kind of surprised by this happening to them and don't really know much about what to do with them. So how can you optimize for something like that? Let's say if you're the average citizen of your average Western kleptocracy charging 40-50% tax rates, how do you deal with that?
Yep. So right now, the current Bitcoiner is optimizing for 3 things, I would say. It's lifestyle, it's taxes, and it's freedom of choice and autonomy over your body, right? So these 3 things are the most important. Depending on where you're coming from, it will always be custom tailored for you. So let's say you're coming from a country like Australia. So in this scenario, you probably want to get out of Australia. You want to move elsewhere. You want to make sure that you're no longer a tax resident of Australia. And you want to live in a cool place too. So in this scenario, you purchase a passport from a tax haven. So a country that has 0 capital gains tax, 0 global income tax, 0 inheritance tax. Then you trying to figure out, do you actually want to live in this country, or do you just keep your tax residency there and then making sure you don't trigger any tax residency elsewhere? And based on this, you choose the countries that provide you with 2 other things. It's autonomy over your body and lifestyle, right? So you're looking in some Latin American countries probably, or you might actually want to live in one of those Caribbean tax havens because they do provide you with pretty cool lifestyle too. Now, if you're coming from the US, you will run into more issues because the United States has citizenship-based taxation, meaning that no matter where you live, you will still have, like, you're under Uncle Sam's eyes no matter what. Only 2 countries in the world actually have this thing called citizenship-based taxation, United States and Eritrea, East African country. And in this scenario, in order to completely optimize for taxes, you would basically need to renounce your US citizenship, which is a huge step for many. So depending on where you're coming from and what you're optimizing for, the flag theory will always vary. You will have to strategize for what is the flag distribution you want to have in place.